We are 2 months into the new year, and a lot of people are settling into their new exercise routine. But some people may be struggling to find that rhythm, especially people who already have a busy schedule. This afternoon, fitness coach Michael Wittig is here to talk about how to introduce exercise into your weekly schedule. Michael, thanks for being here. We appreciate it.
Glad to be back.
Yeah, good to see you again. So this is a really interesting topic, and I know one that a lot of people at home really struggle with. Getting into a routine and just being active and not just sitting around all day. So what can someone who's already busy with work, with kids, with their job, how can they make time for exercise?
Well, first of all, I want to say how important it is. When we're caretakers, we have kids or just family, or we always put ourselves last because we feel guilty taking time for ourselves. But if we just take a little bit of time to exercise, we're going to be a better parent, a better spouse, a better employee. So it's really important.
Yeah. What are some simple things that somebody can do to get some exercise in? What are some tips for that?
So one tip, and they're not going to want to hear this, is wake up a little earlier. And I'm not talking about 2 hours early. You don't have to wake up at 3 a.m. or 4 a.m., but maybe even 15 minutes. Start off with an easy time that you can stick with. Wake up 15, 20 minutes earlier and just do something there at the house. It's better than doing nothing.
Yeah.
Okay. Number two is move more during the day. So if you're going somewhere and you have to park your car, park at the back. If the building has an escalator or an elevator, take the stairs. If you have a break at work or a lunch break, go on a little walk. If you're on the phone a lot, if you work at home or at the office and you're on the phone a lot, instead of just sitting at your desk, go pace around.
Yeah, you know, I've seen on TikTok the big treadmills that people have for their standing desks where, you know, people are getting 20,000 steps in a day. You don't have to do that, but you can work out at home and do small workouts at home. Is that right?
Absolutely. That's an important concept, too, is work out at home. Gyms are great. They have all the fancy equipment. You know, it may be motivating, but sometimes you don't have the time to get there. Maybe you don't have the money. But if you're short on time, doing something at home can be super effective. You can do it with bands that you can pick up at any sports store. They're very inexpensive. They take up this much room, and you can do everything you can do at a gym with those. They have multiple free programs using just bands. Quite effective. You could do that wake up 20 minutes early, or do it, you know, before dinner, just right there at your house. It's better than nothing, and over time, you're going to get great results.
Yeah, I think the key is just getting up and moving because you'll feel better and it can help get you into a routine. And so finally, somebody that has figured out a good routine, they've gotten into it, how do you keep it? How do you do it for the long term?
The key is stick to it regardless how you feel, because there's going to be days you don't feel good, you don't want to do it, you're short on time, but make it a habit just as important as eating, sleeping, showing up at your job. Show up for yourself, because again, you're going to be a better parent, a better spouse, a better employee when you take that little bit of time to work on yourself.
Yeah, and you probably, once you see results, you'll probably feel better too and want to keep doing it.
Absolutely.
All right, Michael, thanks so much. We appreciate it.
Glad to be back.
Yeah.